One of the many lessons that I've learned from the great teacher Jim Rohn is this. He always taught, learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you work hard on your job, you can earn a living, Rohn always said. But if you learn to work hard on yourself, you can earn a fortune. And what did he mean by that? What he meant by that is that we need to continue to become more valuable to the marketplace. And the more valuable we can become, the more value we can give and manifest, those things come and flow back to us in more profound opportunities, more profound customers, more profound ways of living in the world. There's a metaphor that I like that comes from the medieval period that I think complements what Rohn was talking about. Bernard of Clairvaux, he was a monk in the Middle Ages, and he had this great metaphor about how to live your life. He talked about really two types of people. We can live as reservoirs, Clairvaux taught, or we can live as canals. Now, what's it mean to live as a reservoir? To live as a reservoir means that everything that we do flows out of an abundance. He pictured in those days a reservoir would have been at the top of a mountain that would have been filled with water, and the water would only overflow out of that mountain when it was completely filled. To contrast that would be a canal, or maybe what we would say would be an irrigation ditch, or even a kind of a water runoff like in our sewage system. These would be things where water just flowed through really fast, but otherwise they were just dry. You know, as an entrepreneur, as business leader, as a professional, as a pastor, are you more like that? Are you more like a reservoir, or are you more like a canal? This is where Rohn's words intersect. We want to be reservoirs of abundance and become more valuable so that we can attract, again, more valuable opportunities, more valuable people into our lives. We have to become reservoirs, and that means we need to commit to working harder on ourselves than we do on our jobs. Now, again, we're not talking about becoming slackers, but we're talking about investing continuously in ourselves, in our own education. I don't mean necessarily formal school, but are we reading? Are we learning new mindsets? Are we working on our emotional capacity and our reactions to others? Are we learning to grow relationally so we can interact and understand and engage persons that are different from ourselves? Have I learned some new skills? Am I updated in my career? Have I learned to lead better? Am I reading the kind of books so that I can level up my leadership skills so I can attract even better persons that want to work and collaborate with me? And when you do that, we continue to learn and we grow. As Dan Sullivan says, when you're learning, you're winning. We become reservoirs. So what are your practices? How are you growing? What are you learning? What are you doing today that can make you a more profound person than you were yesterday? Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. I think Rohn was right. When you work hard on your job, you earn a living. But when you work hard on yourself, you can earn a fortune. I'm Brian Russell. Thanks for listening.